For your cheapest and most reliable place to buy your FIFA 23 Ultimate Team coins, please do check out mmoexp.com. Link is down in the description below. Use the code WOLF at the checkout for 5% off your order. Yes then, YouTube, we are back. Before we get started, guys, if you want to drop a like on today's video for me and hit that subscribe button to my channel, that would mean the world to me. We're back with another tactics video, but today it is arguably a personal favourite of mine, and if you're going to put me on the spot with a gun to my head, I'd probably say the best formation on FIFA 23. I think there's a lot of formations this year that are very usable, very meta, very pro level. I would argue the formation I'm going to show you today, the 4-3-2-1, the 4-2-2-2, the 4-2-3-1, and the 5-2-1-2. I think if you use any of them four formations, you're onto a winner. They're all good, and they all have their pros and cons in their own way. But at this current moment in time, I'm really loving the 4-3-2-1. If any of you do watch my streams, link is down in the description below to my Twitch channel. Make sure you come and say hello. I do stream every day, so yeah. Rivals, Foot Champs is all on there. So, what do I love about the 4-3-2-1? I just love everything about it, man. Honestly, I think it's such a good formation. I love having the three attackers, and then I love having the midfield three. Like, I just love it. I think it's insane. So, without any further ado, this is how I set my team up in the 4-3-2-1. Mbappe and Ginola and Neymar as my front three. Messi in centre mid. I know you might be looking at me a bit weird. Yaya Toure and Marquinhos, obviously. And then back four is pretty self-explanatory. And then, of course, who would have guessed it? Donnarumma is in net. So, tactics I use for the 4-3-2-1. Let's get into it. It's always going to be balanced, YouTube, okay? If any of you have watched my custom tactics videos, you will know by now it is going to be balanced. But, again, like I say in every video, press after possession loss and pressure on heavy touch, they're good. They are good. They just drain your stamina. Pressure on heavy touch, in my opinion, is very good, but it can be a bit random. Like, all of a sudden, your team can just press out of nowhere. Don't get me wrong, you might think that's a good thing, but when you're not expecting it, you're going to be like, oh shit, why is my team pressing? And then you got to, like, switch on very quickly. Do you know what I mean? So, press after possession loss and pressure on heavy touch are good, but for me, as always, you know the vibes, YouTube. It is balanced. A balanced style where your team presses the ball to the middle of the pitch and your team shape is neutral. Width, it will start off on 50, lower it down to 40, okay? The reason being, what you want when you're playing on FIFA 23 is basically you want your back four to be very compact so you can mark the chip through balls a lot easier, in my opinion. So you're going to want to lower that width down, definitely from 50. Anywhere between 45 and 40, in my opinion, is good. You can use it on 42, 43, 44, 41. But I use it on 40. It's just easier to defend the chip through balls over the top this year, which is they're so broken. The chip through balls over the top, honestly, they are so overpowered. So yeah, I have it on 40. The depth, this is the only change from new gen and old gen. So if you do have any other questions, got hair in my mouth. If you do have any other questions about new gen and old gen, let me know in the comment section and I will reply. I reply to every comment. But on new gen, 72 depth. You'll know the reason being for this point by now. It does the automatic offside trap, which is very overpowered. It is super OP. If you're on old gen or you do struggle defensively, I will always recommend 55 depth. I like to be a little more aggressive than the bog standard 50. So if you're on old gen or struggle defensively, definitely try 55. But for me, I love the automatic offside trap. I think it's very overpowered and very broken. And if it's broken for me, YouTube, that'll mean it's broken for you. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, 40 and 72 is what I'm using. But if you're on old gen or you struggle defensively, 55 is the way to go. Build up play, you guessed it, it's always going to be balanced. It will never not be balanced on my videos. I do think long ball definitely has a purpose. Long ball is definitely a good, I'm not going to say viable option because I don't think it is as good as balanced, but long ball does work. It is good. But I just think balanced better, really. Balanced is better. The tactic is used for a balanced team that maintains its formation. Players will support and make runs when they think it's the right time to do so. Pretty much that. I like to be in control of, if I press L1, my player's going to go on a run, thanks to me. Not because you're on long ball and they'll just run a million miles away. Sometimes it's good, but sometimes it's also very annoying. Do you know what I mean? So, balanced, you guessed it, YouTube. It's going to be direct passing. It's never, ever not going to be direct passing on my videos. Kind of like the balanced build-up play. It will always be balanced direct passing. Direct passing for me is just so... Oh, I've got a spot on my arm. It's just so broken, honestly. Like, it is just... I don't know how anyone can't not use it. I always do try, especially with custom tactics videos, guys. I don't put them out every single day because I do test other stuff. So, like, for example, I was actually trying possession on a 4-3-2-1. Hated it. Absolutely hated it. So you won't ever see me use possession. Why? Because I used it and I didn't like it. Direct passing is the way to go. The width, this is what I use, but you can tweak it a little bit to suit your style more. I prefer 45. I like for my 3 forwards to be a lot more narrower and together, and you will see why in the in the playing instructions how I do that as well. So 45 on the width for me. You guessed it, YouTube. 7 players in the box. It will be on 5 by default. There's no real method to the madness. I just think the more players you have in the box, the more likely you are to score a goal. That's how I look at it. And then if you're going to take anything from the video, lower your corners down from 3-3 to 2-2. It'll stop you getting counter-attacked on a lot. So, they're the tactics. Player instructions. This is where it gets interesting. Okay, so on my striker, I literally just have getting behind. That's it. Don't have stay central. I don't have come back or stay forward or drift wide or anything like that. I literally just put on getting behind. Okay, that's all I use. Just getting behind on my striker. My right-sided attacker is on the same. So, I don't have Ginola on anything other than getting behind. Okay, so I have my right-sided forward on getting behind as well. This basically just means it defends in like a 4-4-2. That's basically why I use it. The left forward is then on completely default settings. Well, it's not really... The left-sided attacker is then on completely default settings. But then I have him on comeback on defence as well. Okay, comeback on defence, in my opinion, very good. It means that you'll defend in a 4-4-2. Super OP. My left centre mid is then on completely default settings, but also is on getting to the box for cross and cover centre. I want my Lionel Messi to get forward and help out with the attacking side of the game, okay? So, like, it doesn't matter, though, YouTube. You'll see in a minute. It doesn't matter if you want your right centre mid on getting to the box and your left centre mid on balance. It doesn't really matter. Just as long as one of your left centre mid or the right centre mid is on getting to the box, it will help. My middle centre mid is then on stay back while attacking and cover centre. And then my right centre mid, completely default. I actually have him on cover wing as well. Just completely default settings, okay? It is completely default. So, yeah, that's how I have my midfield. My right back is then on stay back while attacking. And then I do have my left back on join the attack. But again, if you want to have your left back on stay back and then your right back on join the attack, it doesn't matter. I just think Cancelo, obviously, is better going forward than Kyle Walker. So that's why I have my left back on join the attack. Very important, in my opinion. It helps with the attacking side of the game, having one of your full-backs on join the attack. It helps out tremendously, believe me. It just gives you another option in attack, and then you've still got the back 3 at the back, along with your middle centre mid. So you've still got the back 4, really. You'll see what I mean if you do use it. And then, of course, my goalkeeper comes for crosses and sweeper keeper. And that right there is my updated post-patch 4-3-2-1 custom tactics for you guys. If you did enjoy this video, please make sure to drop a like on it. Hit that subscribe button to my channel and hit that bell so you do get a notification every time I do drop a brand new video. Thank you for watching, guys. Remember, spread the love of positivity. PMA, positive mental attitude. Peace out. One love.